are the murderous pair. Dealt with the jail and we murdered the murderers there. Then with the hell and discovered the devil delivered some hurt and despair.
Welcome to the Beer on Fire podcast. The second intro, like we do almost every single time, because I'm an idiot.
Because we're professionals.
I'm Ibra, aka Jeff, aka the Kimbo Slice of Podcasting. With me, as always, Mansetsfire, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. And with us today, we got Goldfish, aka Dolphin, aka Sssnipergamersharkz. Welcome.
AKA
AKA
your annoying little 14-year-old brother who doesn't know how to stop talking about shit.
Hey, I do know when to stop talking.
But today's special because today we finally get to know the man behind the scales.
We're gonna get a real name.
So tell us, Goldfish.
Nice to meet you.
What
My
is
name
your
Tyson.
actual name?
My name is Tyson.
Question number one: have you ever eaten an ear before?
I have not before.
Question number two.
I knew that was coming.
Question number two: do you really like chicken? Do you really like chicken wings?
I actually do like chicken wings.
There you go. That's where it came from. That right there confirmed. Tyson likes chicken wings. Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
That would explain why they're so good at selling them.
Oh, they're really fucking good at selling. I can go for some chicken wings right now, bro.
Same.
I could.
Yo, fuck this podcast. Let's get some chicken wings and some beer, bro.
Yeah, let's all just fly to the same place and live record us eating chicken wings.
I've got money to do it. Let's go. I'll pay for the little one. I'll also get him some fake IDs so he could do it. Not that we condone that sort of thing.
No.
We don't condone that sort of thing.
Not even a little bit, but it's gonna happen.
Legal disclaimer: it's not gonna happen. He's full of shit. Don't listen to him.
Cancel me.
Listen, that's the whole goal of this podcast. You know you're winning if you got people coming for your neck and trying to cancel you.
I know, and I just want to throw it out there that Star Wars and Harry Potter is extremely overrated.
Star Wars and Harry Potter are exact same fucking thing if you think about it.
I want to stab the both of you with a butter knife. No, not even a butter. I want to stab both of you to death with a spoon, with a rusty spoon. Harry Potter for my lady, Star Wars for me. Fuck both of you.
I love Star Wars.
What?
It's just one of those comments I like to throw out there because I know it gets people riled up.
Yeah. Jesus.
Star Wars is my shit. I don't understand Harry Potter.
I understand it, but I'm not as much of a fan as some people are with it. But I know some people. Talk baby, I'm talking to you. I know some people love it, and I love them. So yeah. And plus, it's an interesting story. It's all right. It's just that from what I hear, everyone tells me, "Oh, the books are so much better," and I just never get around to reading the books. So
isn't that what,
I'm gonna shit talk the movies. I'll leave the books alone.
But isn't that what they say about like every show? Like that was
More or
based off a
less.
book. It's like always read the books.
Yeah.
And I'm
Game of Thrones,
why?
the books
never
were better.
read the books because they're never going to be good. Besides one book only, and that is The Sorcerer's Stone. Harry, did you put your name into the Goblet of Fire? Nobody asked calmly.
Somebody read this book way too many times.
Yeah, you probably
No,
did.
I just know that from memory.
I know for a fact Nymph is probably screaming at the screen right now, like, "Oh my god, it didn't even go like that. There's so much." I love you to death, baby. Don't worry about it.
Nah, I'm all in on Star Wars. I'll talk Star Wars all motherfucking day.
No, I'm all in on Star Wars. I'm all in on Marvel, DC, comics in general. I'm all in on a lot of things. Harry Potter, it's one of those things that I respect, that people who I love make me love it. But, like, it's one of those things that I'm like, the movies just kind of,
Really, I just hate
me.
the author in general.
What?
I just hate the author.
Oh, yeah. I heard a lot of people aren't fans.
Even fans of Harry Potter hate the Harry Potter author, so you're not alone with that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Nympha is probably going to be really upset if she hears this, but I put Harry Potter on the same level as Twilight.
Whoa, that's
like it's the same shit to me. It's the same shit.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm okay.
Harry Potter is light years better than fucking Twilight.
Come at me.
I would. I don't fucking feel like playing. I don't feel like paying money to fucking fly over there to come at you. So you just have to deal with it.
Yeah, because all that's gonna happen is you're gonna get punched in the dick.
I'm not gonna punch in the dick. I'll punch you in the dick.
Joke's on you. I'm into
I'm
it.
just here.
Oh yeah. We have a guest down there that we should be asking questions to, but fuck it, he's there. He can wait. Yeah. right,
Okay.
Mr. Tyson.
Yeah, same question we have for every guest. How did you get into streaming?
Really, I got into streaming from two different streamers. They are Yami, something also known as Limbo Kingdom, and also Un, who I call Booner. Those are the
Booner.
two that really got me into streaming itself. And then what
Fun
got me
fact:
into
we interviewed Un on one of our first interviews
Yeah.
on this
he fucked the
podcast.
ghost, and I believe it.
Yes. Yes.
I still remember that because I had to explain to you that you can fuck up.
Mm, I do
Truly,
indeed remember that.
It's just those two that actually got me into streaming, and people that got me into mic streaming were you two and also Nymphet. Were the ones that got
That's
me
my
into
baby.
using a mic. Got me into a mic.
Yeah, it's
Which
important.
is where I am now.
Yeah,
All right, well, let's go ahead.
I'm all like supportive of like people going into streaming. Like I'll always support. I'll lurk whenever I can. Like I'll give you shout outs, all that shit. But it's like a lot of people don't understand that having a mic and a camera is a very important part.
Truly.
Well, good. That's
Oh my
good that you
God.
say that. Then let me ask this question: what really prevented you from starting that way from jump?
I really didn't have any money to afford an actual mic itself, and I still don't have enough money to afford a camera, which is hard to use because I don't know how to set that up. But truly, it was just not having enough money to buy a mic itself.
Right.
Okay.
I know. There, like I get really like back and forth on like donation goals and streams. I feel like some people abuse that system a little bit. But like if you set up a donation goal for like a mic or a cam, something that's for the stream itself, people will usually help you out for the most part.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely, if you make your donation goals reasonable and not some lofty pie in the sky type bullshit, and especially if you make it something that's beneficial, at least somewhat to them, in that it increases the quality of the stream,
Right.
it will definitely endear more people towards your cause and make them want to donate. So definitely.
Of course.
If you say some dumb shit like, "Oh yeah, help me fucking buy my way into the hype house or the streamer house or whatever," yeah,
Well,
fuck you. I'm not
there's
donating.
something happening with Limbo at the moment where he's trying to get donations to get his son back, which is very important to him.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I've actually made a donation before because I understand that pain really.
Yeah.
Like it is very
But
painful.
it's I don't know, like
Hold on. What makes you say you understand that pain?
Well, because it actually happened at one point for my dad, because I used to have a brother, and pretty much my officially stepmother got divorced from my dad, which caused my dad having to go into a lawsuit against my ex-mother, which caused my brother to go to my ex-mother, which I don't know where she is right now.
that's some fucking deep shit.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy. Didn't expect that. But all right. Yeah. Well, shout out to Limbo. We'll have some information in the description for him and where you can donate to him and
Yeah, we'll put the link in there.
his cause. The link in the description.
In the description.
Yeah. But
Yeah. I got two half siblings out there somewhere.
Really?
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I know their names are Heather and Travis.
I'm pretty sure I have an entire fucking tribe of people out there. My father is from Jamaica, so I know that I have at least, I want to say 6 half brothers and sisters out there that I'm aware of. So yeah, actually no, I say that I actually met. No, I take it back. I met them digitally, late last year. So yeah, I do know of them, and they're all actually really cool. So,
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Like I knew my half siblings. Like I think my sister was like 4 or something like that, but that was before I had my falling out with my dad, and that was with their new wife. So I don't know if they go by his last name or her last name or whatever, but they're somewhere in the state, I assume. That was years ago.
It's funny how family works.
Yeah.
Truly.
I just choose to ignore 90% of it.
Okay.
Family's overrated.
Oh shit. Yeah, it is.
What are you shitting?
I gotta go downstairs for something real quick. Something just arrived.
Oh shit.
Give me, well, interview Young Fish. Use your editing magic.
Is that
shall
your
be
rapper
back.
name? Young Fish?
Yes. Young Fish.
Hey,
Some
yo,
people go by
Young
Young
Fish.
Drizzle. My man is Young Fish. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys.
All right, do what you do, boy. So where have you been at streaming wise lately?
I haven't been able to do it recently because I'm focusing on my personal life because I'm trying to work on doing math at the moment because I
Right.
didn't do that well this last year for my grades
Oh,
and it was not good.
I did horrible in school.
So I'm mainly just studying over the weekend, like over summer break, trying to get ready for next year.
Yeah, that's another thing about streaming that people get too caught up in like being like, oh, I have to do it like every day, whatever, to keep a thing. But it's like, but if you're not taking care of your own mental health or your personal life, that shows on stream.
Truly.
Like you just come in there all like grumpy and like people can
Just, like,
sense that energy.
Being tired.
Yeah,
Like, but yeah.
like sometimes
So
you're
I'm
just gonna be like, I'm
taking
not doing it.
I'm just taking a break for right now. Like, I'll get back into it at some point, and I'll send out a big notification.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and anybody watching, if you're in my Discord, you'll get a notification for it. We're all about the support.
Definitely. So, speaking of the name Sssnipergamersharkz, I actually created that from two things that I loved to do when I was younger. It was airsoft and paintball.
Okay.
Where I took the name Land Shark, which was for airsoft.
Okay.
And then I also took the name of being both the golden... It was actually the golden fish at one point.
Oh, so we went full circle when I started calling you goldfish again.
Definitely. Yeah. Because for some reason I had an obsession with sea creatures and sharks always amazed me.
Right.
Which caused me to use that, and also I thought it was funny to say land shark in general.
Yeah, contradiction of itself.
Definitely. But yeah, and then I took it a step further because I found out that from airsoft that I love to use snipers as a main tool because they have good angles and actually you can hide better.
Right.
Which then I implicated into the name, going with Ssnipergamersharkz. And then I found this YouTuber, not gonna mention the full name, but they had SSS Sniper in it.
Uh-huh.
Which I took that part from and put it into the rest.
You're just like, that part sounds dope.
Repeat?
Say you were just like, I enjoy that part of the name. Just adapt it. Yeah.
Yep. And like I have taken different parts that really connect to me and have combined them into one name.
Yeah. Like I grew up in that era of like your username is you.
Like,
so that's why like
your username is what defines you in real life sometimes.
Yeah, and so like that's why I don't understand when people start like a bunch of different accounts and have different names or change their names a lot. Because I'm like it's like you're trying to change you. Like I've had my gamer tag since I was like 15. Like I just found a name that I liked. It was available in every game I played, and I was like, that's it. This is my name for the rest of my life now.
Because I used to just go by Thai Guy, and then I stopped using that because people didn't need to know my nickname.
Right.
To be called that like all the time because it just could be like it's strangers just saying this constantly, and I'm like, I feel like I should just go with Gamer Shark.
It was too personal of a name for strangers to use.
Yes, just to say the word Thai over and over again.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
So you didn't feel comfortable with people knowing your name on the internet?
Well, it's just the nickname that I use on the internet, but yeah, it just didn't feel right at one point.
To be known as Thai?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But why goldfish and why the aquatic theme in general?
We just talked about this.
So talk about it again!
Let's see if we got this down right. Into Aquatic Life, Paintball, Airsoft. Called himself Land Shark because it was funny.
Correct.
Okay.
Like the YouTuber that had the SSS sniper kind of theme in the front and just adapted all those names into one thing.
SSS Sniper Wolf?
Yeah, yes, that is the YouTuber.
Okay.
There you go.
How did I guess? Okay.
That was the gist of it.
Okay, cool. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And Dolphin?
Okay, that was just Nina.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what
fair
Nina
enough.
started to call me.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I started calling him Goldfish. And then Nina was like,
I remember that.
as an insult, I'm not going to call you Goldfish, you're a dolphin because you're not a shark.
Mhm.
And I started calling her Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Why Taco Bell? Although I love
Nina
it,
Taco.
but why Taco Bell?
Is
Nina
it-
tacos.
Yeah, her name's Nina Taco
No
Plus.
tacos and Taco Bell causes diarrhea.
Just some good old fashioned
Okay.
shit talking.
Okay, just grade A
Grit talking.
internet shit talk. Okay, cool, that works for me.
That's how it is. I don't know. I enjoy giving people nicknames.
Oh,
I totally
okay.
understand.
So Goldfish, give Europe a nickname right now.
Tag Pure.
What?
Tag Pure.
Pure. Uh,
T-A-G-P-U-R-E. That is Europe get spelled backwards.
oh my god.
It is.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
how I got the username.
It is?
Yeah. It's Tag Pure because I used to do graffiti,
Uh-huh.
and I like the idea of like I've always been into like the spirit of graffiti. So like when people use graffiti for like their messages or whatever, it's like that's what it should be. It should be pure. It should be about how you feel, how you express yourself. So I just went with Tag Pure, and then just flipped it into Erupt Get.
Don't even know why I'm getting this information now, but okay.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we talked about this at some point.
No, we have not. No, we have not. I'm not even gonna shoot you bail.
But yeah, in
Make you
my
feel like, yeah, we have. No, we have not.
yeah, in my teenage years, I was really into graffiti, and I had to stop because I joined the military.
Yeah.
And that's why I started drawing.
Oh, yeah,
Because
sorry about
it
that.
was, yeah, you're all good. But yeah, so yeah, the military forced me into drawing over graffiti, obviously, because the military is not going to be okay with me spraying buildings. So,
Yeah, but you can still keep. You could have still kept the graffiti style.
oh, I still think I do for the most part.
Okay.
And my I usually like all my drawing is like word art.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't do faces or animals or shit like that. It's all just words.
Okay.
So I'm still in the spirit of it.
Mm.
But now I'm too old to be, out there
Well-
spray painting and shit.
That makes me ask you a question, right?
Uh-huh.
Because you're saying you're in tune with the pure spirit of it. Do you look at graffiti as a form of vandalism, or as a form of art? For instance, hold on, but for
Okay.
instance, because I know there's a difference.
Yes.
Some people will sit there and say, okay, they only I know some people who like tag and whatever, because I'm into it as well.
Right.
But they will tag in designated areas, designated spots where it's like okay, and even welcomed.
Right.
And then some people just put their shit on anything. They don't care. No feeling, no remorse, no nothing. They tag
Right.
wherever they want, however they want. Does not matter.
Yeah, just being shitty.
Yeah. Are you in a camp of people who believe okay, well, it's a form of art. It should be put in designated areas, kind of like bringing it, because it's already the way, but like bringing it in a more legit light of only doing it in designated areas, keeping everything safe and above board,
Right.
or are you old school with it, where you're just like, I don't care, I bomb everything, I tag everything, it does not matter to me. I put my name where I want to.
I'm old school in the way of it's only vandalism if there's no effort.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go out there and you actually put your time into it, like making art, then I don't care. Yeah, bomb anywhere. But that's I don't know. That's how I grew up.
Can I put my personal input into this real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
What I see it as is pretty much it's a form of vandalism and art at the same time. If you're pouring your heart, your soul, your passion into it, it is a form of art. But if you're
Right.
like just like walking up to something like for a quick second, spraying your tag and then running off, that is what I consider to be a form of sort of like vandalism. Like
Yeah.
just tagging it on like on cars that are needed for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
That is another form of vandalism. But trains like under I forgot under ramps. Like I'm okay with those. Like in areas that people don't go to that much. It's really a form of vandalism.
Yeah, because I grew up in the graffiti lifestyle of it's supposed to be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Like half of it is not knowing if you're gonna get fucked up by another crew for spraying over their shit or the cops. Like it's part of that street life. So
That's another side of it. There is a little bit of gang culture associated with
there
it.
is. That's a real fucking situation.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Yeah.
so where's your stance on that?
I'm all for it.
Okay.
But I mean, I grew up more into it was handled with hands.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think guns should ever be brought into graffiti.
Okay.
Like not in that level of gang shit.
Weapons of any kind, you think?
Then physical.
Because if someone brings a knife out, not a gun, right?
Yeah, not as long as it's not a gun. That's all.
Oh, sweet.
Knives,
Cool with
bats,
knives too.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But if you know you're going into somebody else's territory to cover their shit up, you should probably have something on you anyways.
Mm.
If you're out there fucking spraying over somebody else's stuff without protection, then you're just asking to get your ass whooped.
See, but then that asks the question: then why even do that? Like, why would you go into another area and spray over someone's stuff?
Part of the fun.
Fine.
I mean, it's just part of the fucking life. Because I mean, it's the same shit. I would say it's very on par with gang life, in that you're trying to spread your area. Like you want your art to be seen across a bigger area. Yeah. So that sometimes you have to, spray paint over somebody else's shit.
Some people actually get permission from the city to like go like to these paint these non-covered walls and like are allowed to like spray paint these. Like they have permission from the city itself.
But that wasn't a thing until like more recently.
I have went to several committees back when I used to work for the city more heavily. I was a part of a few initiatives where like they would legit hire local graffiti artists and be like, hey, we want you to come to this area. They'd give them maybe a general theme at most, and just be like, hey, have at it. These walls are yours to express yourself, and that's that. And they'd even go and they'd get a check, and a lot of these guys go legit off of that.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. But I mean, I don't know. It's the same thing as everything. Like, you can make money off of it, or stay fucking pure. Because a lot of the bigger names, like, they don't show their face. You know what I mean?
Who?
They're like,
who are some of the guys you follow?
I can't even name anybody nowadays. I haven't fucking been in that fucking game in fucking years. But back in the day, it was more of like it was about the art. So they're like, no, you don't need to know me. You don't need to like see me. Like,
yeah, my art speaks for itself.
Yeah, it's like that's my art. The fuck. I don't need that fame, kind of thing. And that's kind of what I was talking about with like the art of it, the pureness of the graffiti.
Shark, you're a bit of an artist too, right?
Correct, actually. I was just doing a beat art earlier today where I was working on making a Yoshi and a Yoshi egg. Same with a shark, which I also do make certain portraits. I can grab 2 of them if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, do that. Show us what you could do.
Hell yeah. Art promotions, all about it.
Yeah. But yeah, now that we know this about you, I get the feeling you got some stories to share about some shit you used to be into. Shit you used to get into, I mean.
No. I'm a good Christian boy.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. South Park.
Ooh, South Park. Okay.
You might recognize this one right now.
Ayo!
Dune.
Big Daddy Oon.
Those
Oh,
are the
dope.
2 most recent ones that I actually did.
That's some good shit.
Okay.
You gonna be selling them?
No, I'm going to be sending that one around Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Did you ruin a Christmas present?
I'm gonna bleep it.
It's good. I showed him it already. Actually, after I made it, I showed him it.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's some solid art, though.
It is. It's pretty good. I like it.
How long does it
All right.
usually take you to like do a
At
portrait?
least it takes me an hour because I have to find actual image I want to do. I have to outline everything and then go over that in Sharpie or a marker or a pen of some sorts to get all of those, and then you have to go back in and do multiple layers of paint, and if you want to, Sharpie or colored pencil to get those correct shades in.
Right. Yeah, I do my drawings the same way. I start with pencil and then go over everything with a pen.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, and just recently, because I usually just stick to black and white. But just recently I got a couple of like colored pens, so I'm gonna start messing with color. See how that pans out.
Do you put any of your art up?
Art?
Both of you? Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, definitely. I have one up right now. Let me go grab it.
No, I mean, do you put it up online anywhere?
Nah, me, I don't.
Both of you.
Yeah.
You don't? Why not?
I'm super self-conscious. I've shown people here and there. Like I know I've shown you like one or two, but like
what the fuck?
It is because I was fucking bored.
Well, our video just got demonetized.
Well, good. Now we can say it all. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Shit. Fuck. This video ain't making no money. We just showed a childish character with a gun. We're screwed.
He's
Well,
17.
Joke's on you. We never made money. We gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, we gotta start somewhere. It's all good.
It's what it is. Let's do.
I might not be able to stick for the full thing because I have to go when my mom gets home.
Yeah. We're wrapping up soon. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're good. It's a short podcast.
Yeah.
We like to keep it nice and tight.
Nice and tight.
Alright, so let's talk about holes real quick.
Holes? Are you talking about my new religion?
Holes. Yes,
Holes.
I love it so much.
It's definitely not a cult. Oh yeah, I'm
interested.
starting a new religion.
Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior, the hole behind the knee?
It's the fourth hole.
And this is where I tune out, folks. See you later. Jesus Christ.
Nah.
I didn't know you guys were even going to remember that, much less actually bring it up. But yes, go ahead.
You don't
Tell
think
us
that
about
I
the
remember
holes.
these things?
Tell us about holes.
It's
Alright,
the
so
new
there are
religion.
multiple holes. I can't say all of them because this might actually get demonetized.
Oh, trust me, I'm sure we've said some shit at some
Alright,
point in
there is
time
a
in this for us to
fucking
get demonetized. It's a fucking what?
What?
You muted him. You're muted.
Alright, there was a pussy hole and then there was an anal hole. There was the fucking hole behind your knee. There was both ear holes.
Yep.
There are both of your nostrils, and then there is your mouth.
It's a lot of
Then
holes.
there's also the pee hole and also the birth hole.
A lot of holes.
Well, the birth hole is the pussy hole, so yeah. Nine.
But, yeah, I don't know. The religion started just because I posted. I was like, my new life motto is, I'm here, just tell me what hole to put it in.
You know what?
You can put it in the hole behind my knee.
It's very simple, and I've got no problem with that. And apparently, Oon is playing stream avatars again.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
yes, it's a simple creed. I am not a part of said religion, but I am a student of multiple religions. So
we can't have a religion without a high priest.
That's you, sir.
No,
you are the high priest.
No, I'm the weird guy who
literally,
does
you're a
something.
priest who's high, so you are the high priest.
Yo, I like puns.
Get the job done.
So something that I'm gonna talk about this because it's kind of has to do with like saying certain words that you really shouldn't say, and it's the N word really for me. Cause like yes, black people can say it, but they shouldn't. White people think that they can say it because they get like quote unquote passes, which aren't even.
Because we created it. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I want you to try to say that again.
He was 2 seconds. He was a good 2 seconds from me being like, what the But then I was like, okay.
Cancel me.
Yeah.
Okay, speak your mind. Speak your mind. And yes, this is another drink, and it's blue this time.
Woo!
Woo!
Alright, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you
What
were
were you
just
gonna say?
talking.
Yeah, truly, it's just like I don't think anybody should say it in general. Like it's in the past. We should move forward and not see these words. Like you wouldn't find me saying "n" on a daily basis just because I'm a mixed race. It's just something you shouldn't do in general. And also it depends on what sense you're using it in. Like if it's like two black people walking up to each other, like saying hello in a certain sense, that makes sense. But you don't like see this like bastard go like you motherfucking N-word to somebody else.
Well, I mean that's more than just that's just life in general. Like if you get upset about anything, it's because it's context. Like there's good context, bad context. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I'm explaining that right. It's
I understand.
I mean,
It depends on how they're talking to you in what sense.
It depends on who's talking to you,
in
the context in which they're talking to you, and what the situation is they're talking to you.
And the tone.
That's what I'm saying. That's all context.
So, for instance, like I tried to explain this to somebody before, people will be like, "Well, why is it okay for some people to say it where it's not okay for others to say it?" Well, it's all about context, and it depends on who's saying it. I know if another black person comes up to me and says, "Yo, ma," insert word, with the A, not the hard R. There's a general understanding between the two of us that there's no racial context behind that word. You're black, I'm black. I'm not berating you based on race. You're not berating me based on race because we are of the same race.
Yeah, there's no double meaning.
Yeah, there's no double meaning. There's no underlying meaning. We understand each other off top without even knowing each other.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fit into the race or not, technically.
You what?
I don't know if I fit into the race or not, because technically my mom is white and my dad is black, which causes a mixture, which is kind of awkward sometimes because I don't know what race I am. Because the government considers me to be a black person, and so does my school. But I don't feel black sometimes. I feel more white, but it's other way around some days as well.
Okay. Well, to address that matter, the unfortunate truth of the matter is, as long as you have any bit of black in you, the greater part of society is going to consider you black.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
And that's not just a black thing either, though. That's anything mixed with white. As soon as there's anything mixed with white, then it's like white is out.
I mean, to say it straightforward, to just be real for a fraction of a second, like the way that this country views black people, it's kind of like the mark. It's like if you have it, that's what you are. I don't care what percentage you are. I don't care if you've got this feature versus that feature or whatever. If you've got anything in you that is black and you have any type of black feature, they're gonna round down to you. They're gonna round you down to being black. It's just the way it is.
Sorry for bringing up this moment, but it kind of feels like back then, it was during Germany, all of the concentration camps, all of the Jews and other races besides white were rounded up into one big group.
Yeah.
It was fucked up. But
it is what it is.
To the same point, saying that you don't know what race you are, like, you shouldn't be associating your personality to your race either way.
100% facts. Your race does not make you who you are.
Exactly. Like, look at me. I'm white as fuck. And if I fucking, like, grew up thinking I had to act white, I wouldn't be this.
And ironically enough, I was from the other way around. When I was growing up, I was very nerdy. I was into a lot of white shit. So, and growing up in the hood that I was growing up in, a lot of people used to talk to me and be like, "Oh, why you talk like a white boy? Why you act like a white boy? Why you into that white boy shit?"
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Really, I
If
just
that's how
didn't.
you see me, then that's you. That's a you problem, not me.
I really never knew what race I was in general. Like, I was confused about that for most of my life.
Just make one up.
You
Just
are
make up a race.
you have the luxury of choosing whichever one you fucking feel like, or not choosing any at all.
Yeah.
That's the path I've been going down recently. It's just like not picking in general. It's just like mixed.
Yeah.
Like
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
because me and Lex joke about that with our kids, because our kids are half white, half Puerto Rican, and it's like, well, what are they gonna identify as growing up? And I'm like, whatever helps them get ahead in life.
Yeah.
Like, if you're applying for college, guess what? You're Puerto Rican. Like, you're gonna get a job somewhere. You might want to widen it up a little bit. Like,
Listen, Nymph and I, we've been together for long. We've been together for a while now, and we've had discussions about stuff like this. And honestly, we try not to even acknowledge it. It's like,
that's
hey,
the best thing to do.
in the end of the day, some people look at us and be like, okay, well, you're a black dude and she's a white woman, and there's all kinds of connotations with that we're not going to get into here.
Yeah.
But when we look at each other, she sees me as a man, I see her as a woman, and that's it.
All that matters.
Same thing with you. You are Tyson. Period. Doesn't matter, Tyson, if you're white, Tyson, if you're black, if you're mixed, whatever.
Yeah.
You're Tyson.
Identify as whatever race you want. You're still gonna be a piece of shit to me.
Yeah.
You're still gonna be no. I look at you as a goldfish, an annoying ass goldfish. I don't really give a shit if you're black or white.
Right. It doesn't matter.
You can identify me as a kid who will make sure trying to shoot you in the fucking dick with a sniper off high.
No, you're that a fucking annoying kid who runs up on me in Fortnite with a fucking rift to go when I'm trying to shoot somebody. That's who you are.
I did that. Oh yeah.
Fucking annoying kid.
By the way, you guys can call me Ty. Like, I am perfectly okay with that. Like, close people that I trust, they are allowed to call me Ty.
Yeah, it's just one of those. You just didn't want strangers using a personal name. Like, it's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, people deserve to earn that, you know. So
like, they don't just like get to like say like, "Hey Ty, how you doing today?" I'm like, don't call me that, please.
Right. Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
I got to go.
All right, plugs. You got time?
You
So you
first.
some
You're the
plugs?
guest. Plug something.
Go follow me at Sssnipergamersharkz on Twitch. I will see you guys later.
Later. All right. Mansetsfire has his Twitch. Has his Reacts channel on Nymphet's YouTube. Link in the descriptions.
I eats the good foods.
Eats the good foods.
Sexy vanilla camera lady looking at me.
Yeah, and then if you guys want advice, questions answered, any of that shit, hit up outdonenetwork@gmail.com. And we'll do all that shit. My Twitch. Yeah. Really check out my Twitch, because we're planning on doing a lot more live episodes.
Yes.
Which will be on my channel. It's going to be a pop-up. Whenever Mansetsfire is ready, he's just going to pop in. We're going to go live, pick somebody in the chat as a guest, and we're just going to start rolling with shit.
Or just show up in the chat and ask us questions, and if we choose them, we'll answer them right there in stream. And yeah,
It's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be a beautiful thing. We're still sorting it out.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Give us a minute. But yeah.
All right. Until next time. Love all your beautiful faces. Bye.
Bye.
We are the murderers there. That with the jail and we murdered the murderers there. Then